What it is. You know what it is. It's the I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. Hashtag the sound of now 2025. It's me, your boy, the sarcastic criminal, the hip hop king of the north, and the three-eyed raven of rhyme, Great Pharaoh. And I am joined by the profound conqueror. He is the mumbling mushroom, the Bentley driving extraordinaire, and Mr. Can I Live. Bentley Boog is in the building. What's going on, Bentley Boog? And please tell the people how the rich are residing.
I'm good, man. You know, life is lifing, as it always is. But you know,
that's what's up. That's what's up. Rich nigga shit. Okay.
I mean, so I tell people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, life be lifing, and I don't even care about it. No, well, I care about it, but like
that was bleak.
No, I care about it, but like life is.
I do, but I don't.
Yeah,
but I don't, but I do.
because like if you do, you end up complaining about it all the time, right? So like, there's got to be a point where you like, yo, life is just life. You know what I'm saying? And you just be like, you just deal with it. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like things. You might not complain about certain things anymore because it's like, hey, that's just how shit. That's just regular shit, right?
It's just, hey, life be life.
Cookie crumbles, man.
Yeah, it's just regular shit. You know what I mean? So, other than that, man, just other than life and just being dad. My kid is doing summer track, which is really expensive.
Track ain't, surprisingly, for niggas to just be outside running, it costs a lot.
Bro, so we put him in the track because he's a thrower and he has potential at getting scholarships and going to college for throwing, right? And you know, so he's refining his form, getting better, getting stronger. And you know, we paid for some program, which wasn't too terrible. But then, like, you gotta go to these meets, and this shit just costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he made they have the Georgia Junior Olympic qualifiers, right?
Dope.
He made it, and so he did the qualifier for hammer throw, discus, and shot put. And he qualified for all three for the Georgia Junior Olympic Nationals, right? Which is going to be in Savannah, Georgia. So it's like so we was telling him you can't go, right? All right. So it's like, all right, now we gotta fucking figure out how to get this nigga to Savannah, right? And one of my issues, I'll tell you, one of my issues is I don't like action for shit. I don't like it. People have thrown things in my face too many times in my life, and I just be like, you know, I ain't ask somebody for shit. I just do it.
I'm the same way, bro. I don't like if I do something for somebody, bro, you ain't gonna never hear about it.
That's the same thing with me. If I do something for you, I did it. I'm done. Yeah. I did it because I could, and I'm happy that I got a chance to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? And some people just ain't like that, and that's fine. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't take nothing from it. It's just kind of, it just is what it is. But that's why I am like I am, because I'm like, all right, I've been shaped by those people, and I'm like, I ain't somebody for shit. y'all can all kiss my ass. I'm gonna do it myself.
They ain't no South this bitch. Fine, I'll do it myself.
So that's the whole thing. Trying to get him to Savannah, trying to do all these other track meets. That's like a tune-up for all this for the Savannah thing. You know, I mean, even though I don't think that he like so he's new, right? So he's been doing this for like maybe a year and a half. So he ain't throwing as far as some of the dudes have been doing it since they was like 8-9 years old, right? But he's on par to scholarship. So I'm like, that's all you gotta do. No matter what they throwing, all you gotta do is keep progressing. So we just trying to get him to do stuff like that. But other than that, man, summertime. It's hot as hell down here. If y'all didn't know, it's like
It's hot as
It's
hell
hell up
everywhere.
Yeah, it was 105 the other day.
it's 105.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm over here fucking around. I thought it was hot down here, and it was like 97.
Oh nah, go sit down with that.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's been
God.
wild these last 3 days. 105, 103, and then today it was like 101.
Oh, so y'all in the middle of like the mean heat wave. I thought we
Yeah, we
was in the
baking.
heat wave.
Yeah. Niggas, now I know how the chicken be feeling in the air fryer, nigga.
Shit, I thought we were in the heat wave down here, but no, I didn't know y'all were in like 10, like 100s, man. That's ridiculous.
Word.
But yeah, other than that, man, music listening to is listening to Push as much as I can, but listening to Joey as much as I can, and been just dabbing in like all the other new music, man. We got a new Complex freshman class in 2025, man. So we gotta talk about that.
That's gonna be a disaster. All right.
Dumpster fire.
For real. All right, man. Yo, we also have with us the Robert Unreasonable. He is the Big Daddy Mac, the Mac truck. He ain't from the block, but he is. JB in the building. What's going on, JB? And please tell the people, what have you been listening to?
Not much, man. Same old shit. Working, dealing with these damn kids. I got one of these little niggas going to middle school. The other one is going to high school.
Ugh. Yuck. I don't miss them days at all. Telling you the truth.
Yeah, so they both graduated. So we're dealing with that. Mom Duke's still here. She leaves Saturday. So she going back down there with you.
Why you already know when she leaves?
Bro, she was supposed to leave tomorrow, but
She's supposed to be gone.
Yo, the fucking plane tickets is cheaper than the train ticket by like $400.
Yo, what's up with niggas not trying to fly no more? Like, and I get,
bro.
That, like,
now hold on. You know your mother-in-law, my mother. They ain't never like flying anyway, bro. Like that was never their thing.
This
flying
shit,
and highways and cats. They done.
I don't.
Yo, the cat thing has been in. It's still
like,
to this
like,
day.
like real talk. Like real talk. I'll be like, yo,
bro.
I'm like, y'all niggas been watching the news forever, right? No watching news.
But it was
forever.
around them planes when the planes came down in Philly. That's what did it.
I know, but I'm like, yo, y'all niggas have been watching the news. Them niggas is 60, right? Y'all niggas been watching the news for like 40 years, right? and it took like just like out of those 40 years, just like a couple of months of planes fucking up. Got y'all niggas like, I ain't doing that shit no more. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. And the thing about it is, I do get the planes have been going down. Like, you know, it's crazy. But like, I kind of think like the news just be like, oh, another plane went down. Put that shit up front. No.
and say another one.
Yeah, and like I'm like the whole time planes been fucking going down. Y'all ain't heard about shit. But now it's like 3 of them. They like, yeah, put that shit up front.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, but fucking listening wise, that Eric Benet, yo, that shit. I don't know if y'all really listen, bro. But
yeah, we talked about it.
I know we talked about it, but y'all ain't really like it that much. But you gotta respect how this nigga went into like each one of his features. He went into their realm. He ain't like bring them to his record. He did one of their records. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
the Eric Benet, it was dope. I just think Babyface did it better.
I see. I know why you say Babyface did it better, but I just respect how. Like even India.Arie, that shit sounded like her. He went to her. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he did her. He did their sound versus.
He went to her sound. He didn't force nobody else to come into his world on his album. So I fuck with that.
Fuck that. This is my album. Bring your ass.
Wale, where to start? Bro, you can't hate on this man no more.
Look, man.
Another
Look.
summer.
Look.
He's back.
Look, I keep trying to tell you, I don't hate on his music. It's how he was reacting to niggas not like perceived.
It's how he reacts to
props.
niggas hating on his music. I don't hate on his music. I just hate how he reacts to niggas hating on his music.
No, niggas not hating on his music. Like niggas ain't fast enough to Twitter.
I hate how he reacts to me.
No, he's like, oh, niggas ain't fast enough to Twitter to fucking congratulate me. I hate the niggas. Like, bro, relax. Give them niggas a couple seconds to wake up.
Yeah, that Kid Leroy. Shit, alright.
Nah, it ain't Leroy. We gonna talk about that.
And he said it ain't Leroy. And yo, you'd be surprised, bro, but shut the fuck up. That motherfucking Juicy J, bro.
Yeah.
Juicy J.
We gonna talk about it though. I got my things with it. Pause, but we gonna talk about it.
Let's get it.
All right, well, that's what's up, man. Yo, so let's jump right in, man. Yo, let's start with.
You forgot about you, brother, man.
You, nigga.
Oh man, I ain't doing nothing crazy, man. You know, what I mean, I just be out here, man. Just
put do rags on baldies. Regular shit.
Do rag on my bald head. Let me put a do rag over my bald head.
Wow, I didn't see that coming at all. But, okay.
I mean, I think they know I'm bald. The people know I'm bald.
No. It's just how JB kind of pointed it out. He just did.
He said, "I'm doing regular shit." Like,
do regular shit, like put do rags on bald heads, man. You know what I mean? It's satin line too. It's fancy. It feels good on my scalp. You know what I mean? I ain't shaved in a couple days. Yo, that's the one thing about being bald, yo. If you're not on it, like
it's 2 days, man.
Yeah, I gotta shave like every 2 days. It's work. People don't realize it's more work to be bald than it is to have hair.
You can go to the barbershop twice a week.
Yeah.
You can't not shave for 2 weeks.
Yeah. You can't do that at all. You're gonna look homeless.
Like Jason Statham.
I ain't got them muscles, so I gotta keep the fresh cut because I ain't got them muscles. Pause. But nah, man, I just doing regular shit, man. I just did an order for t-shirts for a church, so that's dope. That's done. You know what I mean? Still, yo, man, make sure y'all cop the brand, yo. Go to the website. You see it. It's on the screen somewhere. Go to the website, pharaohsoul.com. Cop you some teas, man. Goes towards a good cause. We're sending kids to college with parts of the profits. Make sure y'all support. Hit us up. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, I just do my painting thing. Did an Adam and Eve collab joint, you know, side by side. I don't know if y'all seen it. Y'all see it?
Nope. Oh, I did see it. I did see it. The woman with the snake.
Yeah, with the apple. Yeah.
I seen that.
I did that joint. Did that. Finished it, and now just getting ready to start the next project I got to do for the art show for Plainfield. That's gonna be a controversial piece. And then just working on the art for my children's book series. Other than that, man, yo, we just out here. Go to work every day. I'm gonna finish recording. I'm gonna take a shower. Put my work do-rag on, and then I'm gonna go to work. You know what I mean? In terms of music, I was digging in them crates, man. I had Red Cafe playing. Faded is an unappreciated gem. Faded is dope. I was listening to Ransom, bunch of new shit that we gonna get into. My girl Cardi, you know, it's just
we're gonna talk about Cardi
on the way.
We have some things to say about Cardi. Yes,
it's on the way. Cardi is on the way. See, now in that instance, Boog would say Cardi is coming, but then he wouldn't say pause after that. See, so you gotta correct it beforehand and say Cardi is on the way.
I don't gotta say
but
pause.
Yeah, Cardi a girl.
I ain't gotta pause. You ain't gotta pause that, right?
Nah, you gotta pause that.
Look, I'm on point.
Because you saying today. Coming, C-U-M-I-N-G, so you gotta pause that.
It don't matter. I'm on point today. Cardi, you ain't gotta say that for Cardi.
All right, man. So let's jump into this music, man. We're gonna jump in. We know for me. You know, I just want to jump. We're gonna go in order since last week, man. Slick Rick put out an album. Nas is working with a bunch of old school classic MCs. You know, with Massive Pill and his first release is with Slick Rick with the album Victory. What y'all think about this?
I think like Slick Rick did a pretty good job. He didn't sound too old, I'll say. He didn't sound too.
I say
like,
nigga sound dated.
So I listened to this with my son. So literally, we graduated to the point where my son listens to everything around me, which is a huge step, right? Because I just ain't about that life. But
yeah, because you had him listening to edited music till like 2 months ago. He was still listening to edited music.
It wasn't 2 months ago. It was like 3 years ago.
niggas watching BET movies still. Mother Bluffer.
Mother Bluffer, flip that.
It was like 3 years ago. But now, right? I've graduated. I've slowly but surely came along, and now he's been listening to whatever for like 3-4 years now. Right, but I've came along where he can listen to stuff around me, right? So it's a cool little transition. So he turned on the. I gave him the playlist, whatever. Like so, what you sent over this week, I just gave him like, look, play whatever. He home for the summer. We've been hanging out. He liked the Slick Rick. The Slick Rick wasn't too bad. Like I said, it wasn't too old. Like I kind of based it off of him because he didn't think it was too old. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, like that's a big hit right there. It sounds decent. Like if you're a Slick Rick fan, you might fuck with it. But like if you're a kid, you might not fuck with it. But like if you're our age, you're like, yeah, you like in between, like it's all right.
I can take it or leave it. Yeah,
because you're not expecting nothing from him. So it's
not
like,
at all.
It is what it is.
Now me, I actually rock with the project. I didn't think it sounded. I think that's one of the beauties of the way he story tells in his raps. It's almost more like a conversation.
Yeah.
So it's hard to make it sound because it doesn't sound like Slick Rick telling you a story.
Yeah.
Like it's real sit back and just vibe and listen and you just ride out to it. I think it had a good sound. I think it has solid production, and I was here for it. I played it a couple times. He got a couple spins off me.
Couple spins, definitely.
Nothing from you, JB?
Oh no, I said it was cool. It wasn't.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it wasn't. Your YM music, but it wasn't fucking cool.
YN R&B.
It wasn't
TT
cool.
Johnson all day. All right, yo, let's keep this joint rolling. Let's jump right into this Juicy J and Logic with Live and In Color. I'm gonna be honest, 100,000%. I wasn't here for it because I wasn't feeling Logic on this shit, man.
I mean, I'm not here for it too much, but like I can't deny that Juicy and Logic have something.
It's a weird combo. Something about it. It's like it sounded okay, but something in it still just like
because Juicy J doing boom bap is crazy.
Yeah,
but he did it. He did it so Memphis, like
Memphis boom bap.
Yeah, bro. Like for real. Like it really sounded good. Now what pissed me off was when I first, the first 4 songs, right? And I'm like, all right. It's Juicy J and Logic. This niggas talking, right? So I'm like, I didn't listen to this shit to hear this nigga Logic turn into Barbara Walters. Nigga. What the fuck is going on? So then I get, whatever, Logic get on, start rapping, and then the conversation went to why they did this, and how they did this, and how they've been friends for so long, and shit like that. So I thought it was dope. It was a dope concept. I wish they had started like that, because I thought this nigga was going to be Barbara Walters the whole time, but it was just like them having a conversation. It honestly felt like I could see them doing this. You understand what I'm saying? Like if this was on film, it'd be exactly how I imagined it in my head. These two niggas sitting there smoking, making music, having a fucking conversation. Yeah. I thought that was dope.
All right.
But I thought Boog would be pissed off that this nigga Logic didn't rap until like the 4th song. And
I mean,
the first thing you heard him say was nigga. Y'all ain't even peep that. We didn't hear him spit a bar.
So think about this. I'm dumb. I already know Logic going. Like I know Logic is the type of person to do the hey. Only person that could do this is a black man, and I'm a black man, right?
So did you hear the conversation where he explained the N-word thing?
I don't give a fuck, right?
No, I'm just saying.
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it because, like, I'm done with that part of Logic, and I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, I'm where Kendrick is on Drake. I don't even like the way you say nigga. All right, so I'm cool. Like I like, and I understand Logic's whole thing. Like, yeah, you know, he's biracial. You know, he probably grew up a certain way. I get it. I'm not mad. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. For me, I can't get like it's hard. It's just hard for me to get past the fact that he 100% presents as white. And he can present as white anytime he fucking feels like.
He could deny it whenever it
he
suits
wants.
him.
Whenever he
can
wants.
Just he can walk into a boardroom and just pass.
Yep, he can just pass, and nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Well, in that conversation, that's what he said. He said nobody looks like me. He said that there's not a person in entertainment that looks like I look.
It's tough. I'm not, and I get it. It's tough. Like it's tough for me as a black man to look at him and be like, yeah, you got my best interest at heart. When you can do what you can walk both lines, right? You can come at me and you can say the N-word, you think, right? But then you can walk into any boardroom and nobody's gonna give a fuck that you just said that, right? And nobody's gonna treat you in that way because you look a certain way, unless they want to treat you that way, right? Like they can treat you any way. They can say something around you, and maybe you don't say anything, right? Or maybe you let it slide, right? It's hard. It's just hard. Like I'm not trying to take away from his experience at all. It's just hard for me to be like to look at him and be like, yeah, I can trust you in that way. That's it.
All right, that's what's up, man. Y'all be the judge. Make sure y'all tune in. Juicy J, Logic, live and in color.
Oh,
let's keep it
he's a good rapper.
Oh.
He's a good rapper.
Yeah. He's hit or miss, man. When he's in his Sinatra mode.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Sinatra Logic, thumbs way up.
Yeah.
I feel like every other time he's like trying too hard, but something about when he's in his Sinatra mode, when he's just like laid back, just doing it, it's like okay.
He said pause. He said that when basically when niggas don't like him, he that's when he was trying to get out his deal with Def Jam. So he was just giving the music like, here, bro, I don't even care. So that nigga was just making anything.
Obviously.
Part of me be believing that. Part of me be like, that's a cop out to just like at this point in the game, it's just like, man, that sounds like a cop out, man. These last albums suck because I was just trying to get out of my deal. Or these last albums suck because you wasn't inspired and you just putting out garbage.
Putting out music, yeah.
All right, man. Let's keep this joint moving, man. We got October London giving us a little bit of a classic with Someday We'll All Be Free.
This is one of my favorite new artists. 100%. Anything he puts out, I'm probably gonna like because he is like for some reason I think he's a hidden gem, right? For some reason he seems like a hidden. He doesn't seem to be like on everybody's radar.
And I don't think he's going to be for the fact that he's on death row.
Yeah.
Now, if he was on Interscope or something, I think he'd be getting put, he'd be all over the place. The machine would get behind somebody like him.
I think he'd be on the shelf.
You think he'd be on the show? Oh yeah, well he ain't making the move. Yeah, that's not the sound that they want. I give you that.
I think he'd be on the show. Or
But
he'll be on the
this
shelf, or he'll be making Bobby Valentino music.
He's hella talented, bro. Like, dude is really, really good. I haven't heard too much from him that's bad. Everything I hear from him is pretty damn good. So,
Yeah.
like, I just like it just seems like he just goes under the radar and like nobody really fucks with him. I mean, people fuck with him, but like he's not
They
as
don't
big
know.
as I think he probably should be.
Yeah, they don't know.
he'll get there, man. He's new. Hopefully he'll get there. He's one of the few males keeping like real R&B alive. Yeah, I mean, he's like putting out real soul records. You know what I mean? But all right, yo, let's keep this joint moving. We're gonna keep it rolling. Let's jump into this bass swag in Meek Mill with 17.
This was alright. It was decent. I know niggas ain't fucking with Meek. They got a fucking Diddy joke every time they hear Meek Mill name. But this was decent. This was decent.
I was thinking of one right now.
See,
I mean,
exactly.
Meek Mill, like, you know, like I don't mean to keep beating a dead horse, but like, you know, he started off the verse that he did was good, and then this nigga started yelling.
Nah, yo, so he gets progressively louder. It's like he just by the time he get to the end of the verse, he hype.
He gotta stop. He gotta figure out how to relax a little bit. Like everything don't need yelling Meek. I think that like that's been my biggest problem with Meek Mill from the very beginning is that he like his voice. He just yells. He don't know how to relax and take it down a notch. And that's why I like the intro. That's why I like the intro because he yelled.
Yo, you are literally like the only nigga on the planet.
I'm the only person on the planet.
You are literally the only one.
I already know. Because I can't go anywhere. Every time I go somewhere, if I'm at a party and they play that, I'm the only motherfucker sitting in the corner.
Man,
in the corner, grumpy.
Yes, I'm the only person. Everybody knows everybody else knows all the lyrics. I'm the only one sitting there like, I can't wait to turn this shit off.
Oh man. All right, man. Yo, let's keep this joint rolling. Yo, let's jump into this. Yo, man, we got Jermaine Dupri with T.I., Young Dro, and 2 Chainz. Turn around.
Beats bad, bro. Beats bad.
Yo, he pulled this out from crisscross crates.
Yeah. Beats bad, bro. That's a start. That's just a start. The beat's bad. All right. T.I. had the best verse, which is the last. 2 Chainz should be on this record, even though
you said shouldn't be.
No, and the reason why is because it's too hype for what he's bringing on this record. Like he's
too
chilling
cool for this record. He's too chill, too cool for the record.
Cool for this record. He needs to hype it. He needs to kick up a little bit, but he not. So his verse is a moot point. Young Dro is pretty good. I don't like his voice, but the beat is bad. The beat, it starts off with the bad beat. Oh.
I like this record. I think it's an old record, just for the fact that you got Young Dro on it.
Young Dro on it. Yes.
That was probably one of the biggest misses in hip hop. Like, and I rock with Dro. I like Dro's album. I really did. Dro be saying some shit. These motherfuckers said leaning and cruising on salamander sandals. I said, oh, this nigga's different. But the industry just wasn't messing with Dro. But this record, I just think it's an old record that just found its way where, you know, Jermaine Dupri's just sitting there scrolling and says, what's this one?
Hey.
Oh,
that nigga heard Jello and got inspired.
Yeah,
maybe that's what it is. Yeah, but I mean, especially the fact that T.I., because T.I. said he done rapping. Like, that's what let me know. Okay, I hope either T.I.'s a liar or this is old. It's one or the other.
A liar. They're all liars.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Jay-Z retired. Yeah.
Came back wearing the 4-5.
Word up. But all right, man, let's keep this joint rolling. We're gonna keep it moving. Let's get into this. 2 Chainz and Neo, not the same.
This shit fire. This is the combo we never
This
knew
shit
we needed.
Is insanely dope.
Yes. 2 thumbs.
JB, you said. I mean, JB, you said this is a combo we never knew we need. This is it. This is how hip hop and R&B is supposed to mesh together.
Yeah, 2 thumbs, man. I rock. It's heavy.
I'm very interested in seeing this Red Clay short film that 2 Chainz is doing.
I mean, that's definitely interesting. To see him, do like step into a different light.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think that he can do anything like this. I'm not saying that he couldn't. I wouldn't think that he would do anything like this. So, it's gonna be new. Just hope he don't do the Kanye and just stand around and waste our time for fucking 45 minutes. That's all Kanye did was look sad in that fucking movie. Yeah, I ain't lying. I seen that shit. Yeah. We all back in the day we all stayed up and waited for that shit to come out on fucking YouTube, and we saw that shit and that nigga just stood around with the motherfucking low hanging lip the whole fucking time.
But I think this could potentially be really good. The music he's putting out for it is really good so far. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for this project. You know what I mean? But all right, let's keep it rolling, man. We're gonna get into this Reason I Love You Again extended pause.
Wow. How did you even figure that one out?
I just play it safe, man. Sometimes you got
you quick on your toes.
Just a regular word.
huh?
On your toes.
Just
Yo,
a
but you ain't
word.
even peeped the one he said earlier when I had to say pause for him though.
Nah.
He said when he laying down doing it, how he doing it.
You gotta be on it, bud. Come on, man.
I ain't on it, bro.
Oh
man. That nigga's good with that shit.
Reason, he's a dope MC. This is a solid project. I think Reason. I want to say I think that's the problem with it. It is forgettable. I think Reason's just one of those. He's a dope MC, but he's just gonna kind of always be just like right there, kind of a solid like what C+ level, like in terms of hype. Yep. Folks are gonna know about him because he's gonna be consistent, but we're not getting double platinum plaque type out.
He's not Ransom. Man.
He's gonna be he's not Ransom. He's not Ransom.
There you go.
He's not Ransom. Like JB, you hit it right on the head. I was like, Ransom is an entirely different person. Like Reason is basically just a couple levels above Boss.
Timu Ransom.
That's a little low rank, man. That's kind of fucked up. You can at least say Amazon. God, like he ain't that bad.
Sheen Ransom. Man.
Damn. JB be heartless sometimes. He said Timu. Nah, I can't let that slide so easily. We ain't moving on from that. But Reason, like I said, he makes solid music. But it's like you said, Bug, it can be forgettable.
Yep.
It's really easy for him to fade into the background. All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it moving because JB added some things to last week's joint, and he was talking about I can't be on the show because my kids gotta graduate and move up and do. He got to be out here being a positive black dad, influencing niggas' lives for the better. Like what the. Like, come on, man.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I still remember there was a time when you could literally say, yo, I'm going to the store for some milk and just never come back again. And just be like around the corner. And niggas, whole new life.
Niggas saw you and just walk past you every fucking day.
Walk past.
Look familiar, but I don't think that's it.
Saw you with your whole new family, like, can't be my dad, because I ain't got 3 little sisters. What's going on? He want to be out here being a responsible black father. You know what I mean? Being present in his kid's life. Like selfish. You know what I mean? We got shit to do. We here. But man, what's it called? Jasmine Katavid? Is that how you say it? Katavid? Sadavid? Deja Vu. Dope record. This one was solid.
It was okay to me.
I thought it was solid. Little more than okay. I enjoyed the sample.
I thought that the beginning was great, and I wish that she would have kept it slow. Right? She sped it up. Right? She sped up the beat. I wish she would have kept it slow. And whoever the T-Move high dollar sign in the background was, get rid of that nigga. That shit was.
Is that gonna be the new thing? Is that gonna be our new thing?
No, it's not. I just did it because JB did it. I just did it because JB did it. Right?
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's how. Remember, it used to be Aldi's, nigga. The Aldi version.
Yeah, but yeah.
Aldi's is a spectacular brand. I will never say anything bad about Aldi's. It's a spectacular brand. They're owned by Trader Joe's. For those who didn't know.
Yeah. High dollar sign zero. He can go.
T-Move Trader Joe's.
T-Move Trader. Now, but I thought the record was dope. I enjoyed the sample. It was a solid record. This one was solid. I won't give JB no gruff on this one. But now this Ellie Fears E5, nigga, don't nobody want Christian YNB R&B.
Look.
Yo, so you know why I put this in there. I wanted his opinion, bro.
I got something to say. I got something to say, okay?
What did T Sizzle say?
So he was like, that was weird.
Exactly.
That's what I said.
I did not know how to feel listening to this.
Like,
I'm
that
like,
was weird. I was like, literally, we spent about 15 minutes in the car trying to figure out who this woman is. So I was like, she's 12. What is she talking about? But we found out she's in college, right? We found out she's older than 12. Because I was like, no way possible she's a grown ass woman sounding like that, right? This is baby sounds all over again, right? Right. So here's my synopsis of this woman, right? Like, somebody gotta crawl before we can get Lecrae, right? Like, we had gospel gangsters, right?
okay.
So we could have Lecrae. And we had gospel gangsters and BBJ before so we can have somebody as good as Lecrae in gospel music, right? Somebody gotta crawl. That's the only reason why she's even doing it, because it's not good, right? The lyrics leave so much to be desired. It's so just empty, right?
It's so cringy. This is
It's
cringy. This is
very cringy. It's very cringy. Like,
because I was confused. Was she talking about her man or God? I was like, yo.
Yeah. But
who are you talking about?
But real talk, it's just so it's like
God is her man.
I think I get you trying to be a virtuous woman and be married and things like that, but how she comes at it in the song seems so ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem because how she comes at it in the song, her lyrics are something like, if you say something, if you're God-fearing, no hesitation, I'll be your wife. And it's like, what are you talking about? That's not real.
That's not how it works.
That's not how this works.
Right? That's not how it works, okay? So you gotta relax. And the lyrics just leave a lot to be desired. And that's my synopsis is, I'm happy she's here so that we can get the YN gospel eventually, right? But
I can't wait for that.
She got
YN gospel.
Well, she got to crawl, right? She got to come here and get torn down so that 2 generations from now we'll have a good artist in that space and be doing something that makes sense. Because I don't know if y'all listen to I would say that y'all have not listened to the gamut of gospel rap that I have, right?
Hell no. I've listened to Lecrae, and Lecrae.
Okay,
It's the only gospel rap I'm willing. If you want to count like coloring book, then that we can take it there.
No, that's not it.
That's as close to get it.
Look, DMX's prayer.
That's not it.
Counts for me. I'm with you.
I've been listening to gospel rap since like the 80s. Like, you heard of DC Talk? Like,
no,
this is old, bro. This is old
DC
stuff.
Talk.
DC Talk, I've been listening to gospel rap before DC Talk, right? DC Talk was back in the early 90s, right? That's what I came into knowing who they are. They could have been out since the 80s. Like, I don't fucking know, right? I was a little ass kid. But, like, so I have the gamut of gospel rap. I got Fred Hammond trying to gospel. I got Kirk Franklin trying to rap. I already know the gamut of gospel rap. And Lecrae is the culmination of all these people trying their ass off, right? And failing. And somebody finally coming along and say, I can rap and I love Jesus, but I rap first, right? Whoever Ellie Fears
is it? You think that's what it is? You gotta rap first and then love Jesus. You can't love
first.
Jesus and then rap.
No, that's the thing. Because the thing about it is, if you love Jesus, then, so, in my opinion, I could be wrong. If you love Jesus, then rap. You've been loving Jesus longer than you've been rapping. Because when you are a kid and you love Jesus, right? Like, so in order to be as good as Lecrae, you gotta be rapping since you was a little kid. You ain't coming into the game just rapping, right?
Yeah.
Right? And you grew up in the church, you ain't just rapping. You're a rapper first. And then you love Jesus because that's your first.
I don't like, yo, you making it sound like Jesus ain't have bars.
No, I'm not saying Jesus didn't have bars. I'm just saying that in order to have the type of
in order to fall in love with hip hop, you gotta listen to hip hop.
In order to have the type of skills Lecrae has, you gotta listen.
You have to have studied the craft.
You gotta study the craft, and you gotta study the craft for a while, right? And
from niggas that's good at the craft, not
and
would you say Rockin' D? What was
DC metaphors or DC?
Yeah. So Lecrae been studying the craft for a long time, and then he found God, right? That, to me, I don't know his story. To be honest, I'm just coming up with it because of how good he is, right?
Yeah.
And like, to me, as a gospel kid who grew up in that type of environment, if you grew up in that type of environment and you rap, they're going to push you in a certain way, right? They're not gonna let you do the shit that Lecrae is doing, and to hone that skill the way Lecrae has honed it. They're gonna push you to talk about a certain thing, to say a certain thing, to be a certain thing, and that thing is DC Talk. It's a gospel gangsters, and it ain't Lecrae.
E5
gospel gangsters.
It ain't Lecrae.
I love that shit, gospel. Anyway. Yo, JB, bro. Hold on, time out, man. JB, man. What I tell you about heart and shit, man? Thumbs up that shit, bro. Pause, man.
I'm hard and shit. I'm hard too. Fuck yeah, I'm hard too.
Niggas out here hard and shit. In the messages, man. I can't be hard and shit, bro.
Hard and shit too. Fuck it.
I wonder how Cam and Mason feel about that. I wonder how Cam and Mason feel about that.
Like, pink hearts, nigga.
Pink hearts. Hey, yo, Cam, tell me why Jim Jones hearted my message to him, man. All right, man, let's keep this joint rolling, man. Yeah, that's enough of that E5, Ella Fears. I mean, again, y'all be the judge. Y'all might love it. It might be the new thing, Ellie Fears. You know what I mean? But we're going to keep this joint rolling. We're going to keep it moving into this hot garbage soup called Skrilla Zombie Love Kensington Paradise Deluxe. What the hell were you thinking adding
Yo,
this to
so
the
I ain't gonna
playlist,
lie,
baby?
yo, this shit slap, bro. Some of
Bro,
this shit is alright, bro.
Garbage.
He talking, bro. He really talking, like, yo, because if you know Kensington, then you know this nigga is spitting, bro.
I don't care. This is
so-
trash.
So I've been knowing about the 6-7 song for a while. I don't think I've ever heard it. Right? So like I said, I'm in the car with my kid, and I was like, "Who's the Skrilla person?" He was like, "Oh, I'm about to play you a song."
He got excited.
And he hates it. He's like, "This is like the worst shit." Right? And literally, it's hot garbage. It's probably one of the worst things I've ever heard. Right? That 6-7 song, all bad. But like, and this is why I don't trust the youth, because they don't know what's good. Because they like the 6-7 song, they made it popular. For what? And it's not even his best shit. That dude, Skrilla, has some sort of skills. There's some songs on there, right? There's some songs on there that JB ain't lying. He's doing his damn thing, right? And he knows, so listening to him, he knows how to hang on to a word just long enough, right? Like, he knows how to hang on to one word, one syllable, just long enough before he switches to the next word. He does that immaculately, right? If he's on the right beat, he sounds really good. If he's on the right beat, he's literally Jhené Aiko of rap.
don't like Jhené Aiko, so it makes sense. I can't stand
like literally.
Nah, but
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Nah. I was just saying he got like the features, like the Maybach seat shit hard. The Crash Out Boys, like he got some shit on here.
He has some stuff on there.
When he make music with Rob 49, they need to do an album together. That should be coming out. Like,
he does have some stuff on there. I can't even lie. I was like, I understand, because I heard the 6-7 song and I was like, this is probably the worst shit I ever heard. But I have to understand why y'all niggas like this thing, because it doesn't make sense if I just listen to this one song, right? And I listen to more songs. I'm like, okay, he has some skills. He's really unique in the fact that he kind of has really great timing, and if you put him on the right beat, his timing is impeccable, basically. So,
Feel Your Feels, Skrilla. Make sure y'all check that out. Feel Your Feels. Check it out, man. But we
also, he's like 20. Also, he's like 26. So this style is his.
It's on him.
This is not a 17-year-old kid trying some shit out. This is his style. This is him.
This is what we're going to be getting.
Yes.
Like, he's locked in. It's not going to age well. On top of everything.
No, not going to age well.
All right, yo, let's keep this joint rolling, man. We got a little short 5-joint EP from Flipper T. Hype me up.
All right, man.
I like this shit.
All right.
She gonna be all right. Who? On me.
You like Girl-Rilla?
Girl. I enjoyed this shit. This shit was fun.
This is like, this gives me so many questions.
Like what?
So obviously she's from Memphis.
Yeah.
Obviously she has the same style as Glorilla, right?
Yeah.
Who came first? Who's biting who? Right? Like, is Flipper T a writer for Glorilla? What the fuck is going on? Because that makes no sense. Like, literally, I'm listening to this album, and I'm like, she didn't miss a beat on copying Glorilla's style. I'm not even, like, you can listen to it yourself. She didn't miss one beat. It's all Glorilla songs. The beats are Glorilla. The lyrics are Glorilla. Everything is Glorilla. Everything. And maybe Glorilla, everything is Flipper T. I don't know. Right? But it's so fucking strange that you would get an artist like Glorilla who would reach the heights that she's reached,
top of the top,
and then there's randomly somebody that's like, hey, I'm Glorilla also.
Not even Glorilla light. I'm Glorilla also.
Also, I'm Mr. Me Too.
Misses Me Too. She would be Mrs. Me
That's
Too.
what this is. It's so weird, bro. I think I was telling my wife, I was like, and I don't mean to like say like, oh, when I was growing up, but like, this shit would have never came out if a nigga sounded like Nas, if a nigga sounded like Jay-Z, if a nigga sounded like Outkast, them niggas wasn't coming out.
Yeah, they wasn't getting no deal because they sounded too much like somebody else.
Like
but
somebody
now
else.
That's what's hitting. That's what it's hitting for.
But it's not even like, I get like there's a bunch of auto-tune niggas out here, right? And like everybody sounds like Lil Wayne clones, right? But
yeah,
Quavo is different from Lil Wayne slightly, right? Lil Yachty is different from Quavo slightly, right? You get all these people that are slightly different, but they use the same rhyme scheme, they use the same beats, they use the same auto-tune, the same filters, all this shit, so it all sounds the same. Their melodies are all, they use all the Drake melodies, right? So it all sounds very similar. But I don't think I've heard somebody just say, yeah, I'm just going to do what you did. That shit's weird to me. And I don't know what to think. I don't know if I don't know if that's really her style. Like so, you know, like when Drake came out, there was all the rumors like Drake stole Big Sean style, right? Yeah. And then Big Sean came out, he was like, oh, that do sound like Drake, right? but it was always his style. What if this is the same thing where Flippa T is the OG and then Glorilla got the call.
Hit the ground running.
Got the call. She
no
got
matter
the
who
hit.
answered the phone first.
Yep. And next thing you know, Glorilla is out with the style first.
I think Glorilla, just looking at like if you like Google Flippa T, just the look, Glorilla is more marketable.
Yeah.
And sometimes in the industry, that's what it is. Glorilla is a little cuter. She's a little more petite. Like she just fits the image that I think labels want. Just a little more. And I'm not saying Flippa T is ugly.
No,
but
she's not.
She's not at all. But I think Glorilla just fits the look a little more.
I'm calling her Girlrilla. She's Girlrilla. Because I don't make no goddamn sense how much sense.
So I thought it was Glorilla before I seen who it was. So I'm like, oh, Glorilla got a song out, but I ain't hear it on the radio. So I'm like, all right, this ain't Glorilla because this shit popping and it's not on the radio. So then I see on Instagram, you know, the dude that be doing the dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he be at her concerts. So I seen a video of him at the concert and I'm like, oh shit, that's not Glorilla.
Yeah.
But
she'll never open for Glorilla.
Yeah, she can't.
Nah, she can't. And she shouldn't even be out. Like,
but she's not bad though.
Bro, she shouldn't be out. She's a clone. Like, why do you want the same music? Like, not even like Lil Wayne to Quavo. The exact same thing.
This is Glorilla to Girlrilla.
This is Girlrilla. This is the same thing. Like, it's not even slightly different or whatever. It's the same thing. Right. And she's from Memphis. Like what's crazy is I don't even know if she's from Memphis. I haven't looked it up. But when I first heard her accent, I was like, oh, she's from Memphis, another Memphis rapper. And then when I kept listening, I was like, is she just doing fucking karaoke, nigga? Like, what the fuck?
Boog is disrespectful.
Bro, it's disrespectful for her. I don't know what it is.
She from Georgia, bruh.
She ain't from Georgia. She from Memphis, nigga.
Newly renowned Georgia rapper Flippa T has established her polarizing presence in the music industry. The release of her debut single, Type of Bitch, endorsed by multi-platinum artist, songwriter, DJ Chose.
Bruh, I think that if you dig deeper into Flippa T, you'll find out that she is probably from Memphis and she just came to Atlanta and now she's
came to Atlanta to get on.
And now she's in Atlanta.
That's what a lot of people do.
And niggas was like, if you like Glorilla,
you gonna
like Glorilla, check out this shit.
Who the fuck does that? like that's like chicken. That's like, if you like KFC, you're gonna love Popeyes.
That's racist. Whoa. Back up.
That's racist.
Like, it's not racist. It's just like, it's the same thing, nigga. Stop. Shit makes me mad. Anyway, get off of this.
All right, yeah, let's keep this joint rolling, man. We're gonna keep it moving. Yo, let's go into this. Yeah, man, we got Gucci coming with the album. He got the record with Sexy Red. You Don't Love Me.
Sexy Red. He's just gonna keep on keeping on.
Bro, real talk. We're gonna go into more Red.
Yeah.
But
you can't say anything.
She here to stay, nigga.
Yeah, you can't, like,
she's here, bro.
I can't say anything bad about her at a certain point. At a certain point in her career, she has gotten to a point where I'm like, all right, she put out certain things. You know, when I really was like she's turned a corner for me, is that Get It Sexy song, and she performed it. I think it was at the BET Awards. I can't remember what award show it was, but I realized how much of a concert song that is, how big of a song that was, and I was like, yeah, man, like, ain't shit I can say about her. Like,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that's how long it took you to turn the corner. I think it turned the corner when her career wasn't over, when we watched her baby get conceived on Twitter. Like,
oh man,
she survived that. She's here.
but I don't think that's hard to survive in 2020.
No,
I don't think so.
Nah, Kim Kardashian survived.
Yeah, I don't think it's hard to survive 2025.
I mean, Kim is different. That machine is different.
Bro, Sexy Red came out with Booty Hole Brown, and then the very next week, I was seeing videos with her showing her breasts. So she's like, this ain't hard. Like it's so many women that's taking that type of stance where they're like, I can do what I want to do, and that's kind of like the world has gotten to a point where
she's a revolutionary.
Yeah, like we just like, all right.
Like, all right,
that's what it is. Yeah, that's what we are.
I rock with Sexy Red. I don't want nobody getting twisted. I rock with Sexy Red. I think she's dope. I think if you go and listen, we're gonna jump right into this Central C with Guilt Tripping featuring Sexy Red.
This shit,
and I'm
fire.
like, her flow is way. I was like, it's escalating.
I was surprised that she actually did something different. Like she
sounded like a rapper, nigga.
Yeah, like she actually sounded. I was like, oh, okay. She switched it up a little bit.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It's like, it makes me wonder, did somebody write this for her?
Or can she really rap?
I don't think so.
Or can she really rap? Like, it did make me
so.
wonder with how different this sounded compared to everything else.
Nobody writes her shit for her. I don't think anybody.
I don't think nobody could think of that shit.
No,
nobody could think of that. No. But this verse it's a it's a pretty normal, like, it's a dope, solid verse that's very out of character for her.
But think about it,
which is why I think,
better.
Did she write this?
No, she can get better. Like, she can get better. Like, she can raise her level because she's been doing it.
Or like, what if she like designing and could rap the whole time?
The whole time, and she did Booty Hole Brown just to get out.
And she just said,
shit, she did Panda, man.
He hit us with the Panda. I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But not. Like I said, I rock with the Central C record with Sexy Red. She's got the one with Gucci. Like, I'm just gonna. Cardi B is on the way, but it's somebody semi in her spot.
No. Cardi B.
The hood girls loving Sexy Red right now.
I'm wait. Go ahead.
That's why I said she's some semi in her spot. Now, Cardi B album could drop on 7/19, and Reality Check could hit in, which I most likely will. And Cardi B, boop, y'all don't never
I'm
forget.
telling you, you gonna make me talk about it. Go ahead, keep
All right, man. But yo, let's get into this. Lola Brooke, Bon Appetit.
This shit all over the radio.
I don't like how she changes up her voice randomly on this song. That's the only thing I don't like. I think that it's too gimmicky, but because it sounds like she's trying too hard to like sound like Foxy Brownish, and she don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And not saying that she, like she has to do that, but like she just that's how it comes across to me. And she's good enough to not do that, right? She can rap, so like I fuck with her heavy. I think that she can hold her own without giving us gimmicks. So I wish she didn't do that on this record. That's the only thing about this record that annoyed me. Other than that, I fuck with it.
All right, that's what's up. Let's jump into this. Dave East and Young Chris. Fine Dining. Did y'all listen to the whole thing, or y'all just listen to the Kiss the Sky record with Ransom?
Yeah, didn't get it.
Nah, I've listened to something like majority of the whole thing.
Okay.
I think it's solid. I think it's amazing. I mean, Dave East is Dave East, and he's giving us solid bars like what he's been giving us lately. With Young Chris, I think Young Chris when he was Rockefeller with the Young Guns. I felt like he was trying to be Jay-Z light. Whereas now you hear the Philly nigga. Mm-hmm. And I like that. I think he finally found, he's found his identity where it's like, all right, I ain't got Rockefeller, I ain't got a bunch of New York niggas around me. I gotta get on my grind. And I think he's found his identity, he's found his sound. He sounds like a Philly nigga rapping. But it's dope.
So Young Chris was one of my favorite dudes out of State Property. I love Young Chris. I thought he was like the best one out of that whole group except for like Petey Crack. Like Petey was like him and Young Chris was 1 and 1A. Like I couldn't pick between the two.
I don't think Petey Crack ever officially sign?
I don't know. That's a good question. I just heard him with some niggas all the time.
I'm trying to think with an interview I think Dame did or somebody. I don't ever think he officially signed to Rockefeller or State Property. I think he was just affiliated.
He's around. He's
just, hey, I'm here. I'm gonna jump on a feature here and there.
He was in the studio all the fucking time, and every time there was a way that he can get on a song, he would get on. That motherfucker was nice. I don't care what nobody say.
Petey Crack was dope.
Fucking nice.
Petey Crack was dope. Ain't even going front. Petey Crack was dope. Yeah, but this record is dope. Real different sound, or not different sound, but nice melodic sound. The production is dope. It like for them to call it fine dining. It's funny because it's like gangsters, like mob bosses in a fancy Italian restaurant. But they like rap music. This is what they playing. Like it fits the atmosphere of fine dining with like just gangster rap niggas. With the gospel gangsters out here. You know what I mean? But let's keep this joint rolling. Let's keep it moving. Have no idea what he was saying. Bruno Mars released a record. Bone Bono Bobo. Yeah. Don't know what it's in another language. What is Bruno Mars? Filipino?
Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't Hawaiian.
Is he Polynesian?
Maybe Polynesian. What is Bruno Mars?
Whatever it is, Bruno Mars has, to me, this is the first song that I've ever heard, right? That is like, I'm not even gonna make a song. I'm just gonna make a TikTok jingle, right? Like this is not even a song. This is just for TikTok.
Oh yeah, he's from Hawaii, But yeah, like, but the record. This is Bruno Mars is already big. This now he's going even more international. Once you start releasing records in your native languages, you go in different breeds.
Well, it's not even a song. This is not even a song, bro. Like think about this is like 45, 50 seconds. Like he's like, look, why am I releasing a whole song if y'all are only gonna take 15 seconds 4 or 5 times, right? Like I'm not like I'm gonna waste my time on 3 minutes and y'all are just gonna take 15 seconds. And
y'all gonna take 15 to 20 seconds of it. And
make like 2 or 3 clips out of it.
And then done.
I'm just gonna make 45-second song and y'all have at it. Like to me, I think this might if people catch on to something like that, this could set a standard. Like niggas like Lizzo. Like,
oh my God, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Lizzo's like, hey, I don't gotta make a fucking song, I gotta make a 30-second song, and that's all I need is a 30-second clip. And that's all I need to make a song.
A dope ass beat and a catchy hook, and I'm done.
Say less.
And I got number 1 record.
Say less.
Panda.
Say less.
Panda.
Yes. Like literally, say less. Give me a dope ass beat. Give me a chorus. Give me 4 bars, and that's a hit song. I can sell my album off of that. I don't gotta do shit.
All right, that's what's up. I mean, that's genius. Now that you're saying it like that, yeah, it's kind of that's very dangerous.
Because the song is just that. To me, that's what it is.
That's very dangerous for the industry, but yeah. But let's keep this joint moving. We're gonna move into this. What is it? Olamide. He got a record. I don't care about the whole album. I ain't gonna lie to you. I literally listened to
the Wiz Kid joint.
Indica. No, the Dr. Dre feature.
Oh.
Indica. Olamide, Dr. Dre, and Spinel. And Dre ain't aged, man. This nigga still he's spitting.
I mean, of course. I mean, Dr. Dre.
For somebody that you don't hear.
I mean, like, it's certain people that are just super talented in that way, where they could just come out and do some shit like that.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, they're just like extremely talented like that. Not everybody can do it, you know. Dre's one of the ones that he can just come out of nowhere and make a beat, or come out of nowhere and spit a verse. You know.
Well, we know you ain't listen to the whole thing.
Is he gonna do an album? No. Did I listen to the whole thing? Fuck no. You know why? Because y'all niggas keep fucking with me. That's why.
I know that nigga.
I literally only cared. I literally only cared about the Dre verse. That's all I was here for. I was like, Dre.
Track 3 with Wiz Kid is the hit single though. That shit.
That's the hit single. I'm gonna spin it. I literally only cared about the Dre record. I was like, I'm gonna add this Olamide because I want to hear Dre's verse.
I was sitting here like, all right, these niggas fucking with me for the Afro beat. But then this nigga don't even speak my language. So I'm like, I'm listening to foreign. I'm listening to another language. Like,
foreign Afro beats.
I couldn't think of nothing less that I want to listen to than another language and Afro beat, nigga. Oh my God, I can't understand what you're saying.
But what really makes it interesting is the fact that I think Dre doesn't do shit for I don't think Dre needs to do shit for money. Right? No. Yeah. Which means that he just has that much. I think that to me, Dre don't got to do nothing for money. He's good there.
Yeah.
So he did this record. He did a feature for this foreign African. He has faith in this, or that motherfucker is just this guy Olamide is probably huge over there.
Yeah.
Humongous over there. And we are I'm just now hearing about this nigga. He's probably a 100 million albums sold type of nigga over there. You know what I mean? But I think it's dope. I'm here for it. I'm going to actually listen to the whole album and just see if the production is dope. Don't hate on the Afro beats, bug. That's home team. That's heritage. The motherland, brother. Come on, brother. Where your beads at, brother? All right, yo, let's keep this joint rolling. Let's keep it moving. Yo, we're gonna get into this. It's almost there. We almost done with it. With the kid. Say his name for us, bug. What's his name?
The Kid Leroy.
Kid Leroy.
It's not Leroy.
Ah,
Leroy.
Kid Leroy.
I was educated by my kid. He knows more about music than I do.
Kid Leroy over here. How does it feel? Bruh, very different sound from Kid Leroy, but amazing.
I'm cool.
You crazy. This shit was good.
You like this? I was cool on it. Like I could leave this from where it was at, bro.
He's stepping into what he's doing right now. Now, mind you, it was good. He's stepping into dangerous territory because this is very Justin Timberlake-y.
That's all. He's trying to fill that lane, and he ain't do it.
So he could be. It could be very dangerous. Because this is definitely. I just need to hear. I need to hear more. Give me 2 more like this, and I'll be a final judge. But right now,
he gotta refine it to me. Like,
yeah, that's what I said. Give me 2 more.
Yeah. He ain't quite there where he's hitting the Justin Timberlake or the Bruno Mars. Like he needs more work with this if he wants to do it the right way. And to me, it fell short.
I think this record's fire, man. This is definitely a like I said, Justin Timberlake light type of record. This is a reject Justin Timberlake record, and he got it, and he's trying to make it his own. But like I said, if he can do a couple more like in this style to feel it out, and we'll be a better judge of it. All right, but let's keep this joint going, man. Yo, we got this Wale, man. Where do we start? Let's let Boog hate on it for a minute. For no reason.
I'm not
just
gonna
hate on it, Boog.
I'm not gonna
hate.
I'm not gonna hate on it. Look, I'm not gonna hate. I never hate on Wale's music. I've never did that. Ever in my life. Is this nigga can't wait till 9 o'clock to niggas wake up to at least try to fucking tweet at this nigga, right? This nigga's like, it's 8:30, nigga. Why y'all niggas ain't up already?
Why I ain't tweet my shit out yet?
That's why.
This record is dope.
That's it. But yeah, I think that Wale, he does make good music from time to time. There's been some stuff that he's made in the last couple of years that's been pretty damn good. And so I'll give him his props for that. I'm not gonna talk about his shortcomings.
Yeah, but this record was dope. Sorry, record's dope, samples dope. Yeah. It's gonna get radio. It's gonna get crazy radio play. This is a summer ride out record.
You think he actually gonna get play? Like he gonna actually get on
TikTok? Every time Wale comes out, you know why? Because Kai Cenat dissed this man publicly.
Oh, you're right.
And the world seen it.
Right.
That's
everybody know who Wale is, bro. And he just came out with a banger. It's not like he just did it. It came out with a song. He came out with a banger, bro.
You're right.
I forgot that that Kai Cenat did that. Accidentally gave this nigga a platinum record. Accidentally.
By not knowing who.
Because now everybody's gonna be sending Kai Cenat this record. Diss the nigga you just dissed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Accidentally. And he's gonna be like, oh, this nigga's dope. Okay. Chat. Is he dope? He's dope. But all right, Piece de Resistance. Cardi B. She dropped a single. She's got an album coming, so she says. The record is crazy. Like, chick at my job always talk about it on the weekend. She's outside. And she walked into this record release. She walked into my office because we share the same office. And outside doing her little look. I'm like, oh, she's you already knows all the words. It's like, okay, it's a rap. I was like, this record is it.
Song of the summer. Like when I heard this the first time, I was like, she's spitting. Like she's spitting. Like Cardi back at Bodak Yellow Cardi. To me. right? This is that type of Cardi, and the song is literally the song of like if she played this right, this is gonna be everywhere this summer.
Yeah, you know what playing it right entails? Not getting pregnant.
Not getting pregnant.
Like literally, this is the song of the summer. Like there's nothing that's going to galvanize like the her female fan base like this fucking song. Like this song is gonna have everybody singing it everywhere you go. You're not gonna be able to go anywhere without hearing this fucking song and everybody screaming the lyrics.
Wait till them Atlanta brunches in the summertime hit, bug.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be so crazy. Like this song, top notch. Like, and she's spitting, and like this ain't up.
No, this ain't up. This is
Cardi B spitting. Like she is talking facts on this song. Like she's really doing a good job. So
yeah,
I'm excited to hear the album. If she's gonna do this, we're gonna get another. We're gonna get another. I like it like that. We're gonna get another one of those great songs because she's spitting now.
As long as she just don't get
You're still praying.
I'm still y'all don't wholeheartedly. I believe that record, I like it like that, right? From off the first album, Invasion of Privacy. That record has such international appeal. That record alone should be diamond. That song, but she couldn't tour it and move it because she was like 7 months pregnant, and ruined everything for that record.
That song was probably gonna be extremely big.
That song, because remember, the World Cup was happening at that time. Like everything was happening, the Euro Cup or whatever. It's like, oh, soccer international. That record should have been in 6 different languages. Like that record should have been crazy, but she got pregnant. So hopefully she gives us another. Hopefully she can capture another one. That might be one of those once in a lifetime things, though. I like it like that. Usually only get one of those in your career.
One of those. Yep, one of them. That's it.
And she got it on the first album and squandered it because Offset couldn't stay off of her.
But to me, this is another Bodak Yellow. This is not far from the type of spitting she was doing on Bodak Yellow.
Yeah. See, I feel the vibe, but when I see the video, she would have to do.
I ain't seen the video.
No, I'm saying I don't think a video is out. I don't know if a video is out, but she's got to do a video. It's got to be Bodak Yellow dirty. Like, don't put it. You can't have a big money video to be outside.
She's gonna have big money video.
You can't see that. That's gonna lose the vibe. I know exactly the vibe you're talking about with Bodak Yellow, and that's what she's gonna lose the vibe on this record if she goes big budget on the video. Yeah, it's got to be just I'm on the block. I'm outside. Like it's got to be local. Like hey, I'm pulling up to the block in the Bronx somewhere.
She big budget, bro. I don't think you can get away from that.
She got to do an old school style video just on the block with
niggas outside. She got to pull up to Queen City. She got to pull up to the Strippy.
But she done got hurt. She in her feelings, and that's what I hear on this album, on this song. All right.
But she living her best life, man.
I fuck with it.
She's living her best life now.
Need that.
She got a football player now that's braiding her son's hair like him. We got a new future in the football. In the future, niggas playing football with your son. Oh, it's about to go down.
What's up with these niggas, bro?
Stephon Diggs about to be stepdad of the year out here. It's 11:20. Why is my 8-year-old up sending out birthday requests, text messages? If someone's getting me something for my birthday, can you get me a Labubu? If you don't know what a Labubu is, just search it.
Yep, get on Amazon, nigga.
What the fuck is a Labubu? I don't want to look it up.
It's like a Furby for this generation. But it just sits there. It just looks at you. But it's just the fact that he literally just put out the nigga, I'm not gonna send a link. Just Go look that shit up and then buy it.
Oh wow, this shit look like Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's a creepy looking thing. Yeah. It's a creepy, weird looking thing. But yeah, he's literally sending out this text message.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! This shit like a Teletubby.
Yeah,
it's a demented Teletubby meets Furby. At Friday Night at Freddy, but the kids is going crazy over the Labubu's, man. And don't get a Lafufu. You got to get a Labubu.
Man, I'm so happy.
I give my kids a Labubu. Reach in the toilet. It's a Labubu right there.
Get you a little boo-boo.
Yeah,
all right, yo, but that's it for the music. There's a lot of music, man. We all over the map. We all over the globe, man. We got Bruno Mars with the foreign shit. We had Olamide with the foreign shit. We got potentially Memphis from Atlanta with the Flipper T. We gave you Gucci. We gave you Cardi B. We gave you Dave East. We gave you gospel with Ellie Fears. Man, we was all over the map with the music, and we hope you appreciate it. We gave you throwback with Slick Rick. We was everywhere. But now we're here, and Boog is going to tell us what's going on with This Week in Hip Hop.
All right, man. So this week in hip hop, man, we're gonna talk about a couple things, man. We don't keep you long, but Tyler the Creator and Doechii have a collab. They dropped it at the Louis Vuitton show.
That song's gonna be weird.
I mean, it's gonna be weird, but it's gonna be dope, man. Like you can't really do anything. Like you can't go wrong with Tyler and Doechii.
Nah, no.
I mean, they got
It's just gonna be weird.
Yeah.
I'm saying they got the record on his album, and it wasn't weird at all. That was a dope ass record.
Yeah, so I can't wait to hear what they come up with, or hear like a full song produced and everything. But yeah, it'll be pretty cool if we get a chance to hear like a fully produced version.
But think about it, man. Anytime niggas done release something during like a fashion show or something like that, it'd be a little weird, bro. Like you gotta be weird to get that call to come. Yeah, yo, I need you to do a song for my fashion show. You're a little weird. So
I need you to do a song for my fashion show. All right, man. Cardi B, man, got her album coming out in September. Too fucking long
ass time.
Like, what the fuck? Like
Gucci, October. What's with these niggas, bro?
No. It's old school rollout. We're gonna get at least 2 or 3 singles, maybe 2, because it's what are we in June, almost July. So we're gonna get at least 1 more single. It's the old school style. This is a rollout.
This is too fucking long, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I know it's a rollout, but like
it's a rollout. You're accustomed to, hey, albums here. Nah, man, get unaccustomed to that. Bro. This is old school rollout.
But this is Cardi fucking B. Like
we've been waiting for this shit for 10 years.
I get it's a rollout. But Cardi B needs to be dropping like in like 2 weeks. Like this album should have been already like advertised. Done. And like this song, because this song Outside is fucking crazy, right?
Outside is gonna carry it. Cause you already think about what did we just say? Outside is gonna be the song of the summer. So you know what Outside is gonna do? Outside is gonna do numbers clear into the end of August. Yeah. And once it's starting the album, right back up again. And that's gonna carry us through the rest. And that album is gonna carry us through the rest of the year.
Yeah, I just wish.
And for another 8 years.
I just wish you did it earlier, man. Like, I don't know.
Would you want it in August? Beginning of August?
No. Like, yeah. I don't want the album at the beginning of August. I want the album in the middle of July.
Oh, you just being greedy now, man. Just be glad she gave us a release date,
bro.
Right?
She should have advertised this shit in May, and we should have an album now.
But you gotta, dude. She was trying to get through a divorce in May. Like she was
Offset,
busy.
Offset fucking up everything. Like seriously, that's the whole thing. Offset messing up everything.
Fuck up
like,
everything.
Yeah, like we should already
Album
have
been
this shit.
done, but you know what she wasn't trying to do? She wasn't trying to tour and be pregnant, and Offset kept getting her pregnant, so she couldn't do so. So okay, album gotta go on the shelf because I gotta be a mom for a little while. Then ready to go. Album gotta go on the shelf. I gotta be a mom for a little while. Album's ready to go. Wait, gotta go back on the shelf because I gotta go be a mom again for a little while.
And then this nigga started wilding again. And they got the
But now she got a good stepdad that can take care of the kids while she goes out and does what she needs to do.
I'm gonna say it again. Niggas, if y'all out here doing dirt, I don't understand how y'all niggas don't think that dirt ain't gonna be done to you. Like y'all the niggas that be in the water gun fights as a little fire roll, shooting everybody. And once niggas shoot you, you wanna cry to the fucking teacher. That's fucking like stop. Like if you wanna do the hitting, you gonna get hit. That's all it is. You gotta be ready to get hit. You gotta do the hitting.
Get the knuckle biscuits. Let's go.
Anyway, man. All right, let's Clips dropped a snippet of their what's it, Chains and Whips with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar's verse is about to be crazy on this.
It's about to be diabolical.
He already.
It's about to be diabolical.
I forgot how he starts this. I forgot how he starts this verse because I listened to it a million times. He starts his verse something like, I sent that nigga to the moon or some shit. or I took that nigga out of the stratosphere. I'm like, oh man, that's why they didn't want that fucking verse up there. Because of that. Because of the opening.
Because they know exactly who he's talking to.
Because of the opening. And I was like, yeah, that's why they didn't want it up there.
Yeah, but this record is about to be diabolical. I can't wait for this. This album needs to drop.
Yeah.
Man, these Pusha T clips, like, so I haven't seen the whole interview yet, right? But these clips that Push been putting out, or that whatever GQ is it GQ putting out?
I think it's GQ. Yeah,
GQ.
These clips are like really, really interesting because he's talking about Kanye. He's being really forthcoming in some of these clips, and like I didn't know he didn't like Travis Scott like that. Right?
Yeah, that was. But when you break down what he was saying about Travis, and you sit there and look, it's like, holy shit, Travis Scott kind of is an ain't shit nigga. Like, I mean, yeah, like holy shit.
I mean, I get it because like he's just that type. He's just the type of person that Push don't fuck with. But it's like if I wonder if Trav gonna respond to this nigga Push.
I hope Trav not that stupid.
For what?
What do you mean for what? Like that's
for what? Because Trav basically said, "Hey, he ain't shit nigga. I don't trust him. He ain't shit."
To me, I get that Trav ain't in the same stratosphere as Push. He's not a rapper in the way Push is, right? I get that. Yeah. Cool, right? But this is competition. You're gonna let him say you ain't shit.
Trav can't respond because he don't got. I don't think Trav has those type of battle bars. And the person that he would
say something though.
And the person that he would go to help him with the battle bars, has already been demolished by Push. Drake, help me with these battle bars. Story of Adidot. No, you can't. You can't go to.
But he has to defend himself. Like I was telling my kid, I was like,
fight back, nigga.
I was like, what if a dude come to you on the court and say he'll beat you in basketball and ain't nothing you can do about it. Like you just gonna walk away? No, you gonna play this nigga, right? Right? You probably gonna play him eventually because you can't.
No. See, there's a difference. Like, I guess maybe that was a bad analogy. That's like you 5'5" and a 6'8" nigga says, "I bet you I could beat you in basketball." You're not gonna play because you're not gonna win. That's what.
You still gonna play
but you still gotta play.
No, you don't, because you're not gonna win because you're 5'5" and he's 6'8".
Still have to play.
Still gotta play.
Still gotta play. You still gotta play.
This is Ivan Drago. You can't win.
Rocky
like
still got in the ring.
Yeah,
you still gotta
you
play.
a warrior, nigga. You a competitor.
You gotta play. Like that's like
play back, nigga.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. If you tell me that you can beat me in basketball, and I know that I can play basketball, right? I'm gonna play you. You can beat me. I don't care. You can win. I could be trash, right? But I'm gonna play you, right? And I'm gonna score.
But I'm not. You're just not gonna leave it in the ethos.
No,
it's gotta come down to the fact.
You got and the thing about it is, Trav is probably gonna lose the push, right? But Trav
ain't no probably. There's no probably. You know, in your heart of hearts,
ends or buts about.
There is no probably.
But like, you still gotta say something. You can't just let it go. You
gonna say, "Man, shut up." That's it. That's what you say. Shut up.
Yeah, man. It's just, I don't know. I hope
nothing.
Travis. I hope he say something, man.
Because it's not.
Grab him and hold him. That's all you gonna hear.
Hold him and grab him.
But like, because like really, if you really look at it, right? Like what little Trav can't do. Trav can't go bar for bar against Push. What is he gonna entertain? With more aggression? Like, there's nothing he can do. He can be more aggressive on stage.
I ain't gonna lie, he might surprise niggas and just spit the verse of his fucking life.
No, I don't think he has the battle bars, which means somebody's probably gonna have to write it for him. And
Don Toliver.
I don't know who he don't got it. Sometimes you just gotta know, hey man, I ain't got this one. I ain't got it.
I mean,
let him talk.
We know he ain't got it, but like, bro, you can't just sit there and let him say whatever. You gotta defend yourself, bro. You gotta
what is he gonna say? Oh, you don't sell as much as me.
Yeah.
That's not Push's MO. He doesn't make music to sell as much as you. Anybody who knows the music
flex what you got. Just because somebody don't do what you do, you can still flex what you got. I don't paint, nigga, but you gonna be like, shit, I make more money off paintings than you.
You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, like let's go back to the basketball shit. Like, I'm a shooter, right? So like you could yeah, so you could do all of the driving. You could probably fake me out my fucking shoes. Like, don't let me get the motherfucking ball, nigga. All right.
You better not miss.
Better not miss. If you miss,
better not miss.
You better not let me get hot. Cause I'm gonna hit all these
downtown. He's on fire.
I'm gonna hit all of these motherfuckers, right? So that's how I just feel.
Now, I feel like you really, really just want to see Travis Scott get demolished in a round.
I don't.
Dude, that's how you're
sport.
I don't want to see Travis Scott get demolished. I want niggas to understand that they just that this is a sport and they just can't just be willy-nilly with this shit. Like, if you're gonna be in this and somebody dish you, you gotta defend yourself. I want the younger, like literally, we about to get the young niggas, right? The young niggas gonna be okaying motherfucking Girl-Rilla in a minute, right? That's what they gonna be. That's what they gonna be endorsing. They gonna be endorsing Girl-Rilla, and why?
Girl-Rilla, like, that's so funny.
Why are we endorsing Girl-Rilla? We don't like it because they don't know no better. They think everything's okay. They think everything is all fine. It's okay. No. You need to get Girl-Rilla the fuck out of here, right?
Why are you so mad?
Because Drake just started some shit where it's okay for niggas to be like, I'm gonna do an interview, nigga. Like, no. Get your ass out there and do what you do. You a rapper, right? You in this shit, right? Get out there and do what the fuck you do. Or leave this nigga alone. Either one.
Boogie's upset about Girl-Rilla. That's what's got me tripping.
Because Girl-Rilla sound like Glorilla. Either Girl-Rilla writes for Glorilla, or she was there first, or she just bit her style, which is all of it. Either whatever one is real, strange.
It's weird no matter what.
No matter what, it's all bad. If she's from Memphis and came to Atlanta and the nigga was like, nigga, if you like Glorilla, you gonna love Girl.
Love this shit. Stop calling her that.
So
Stop
here's
calling her that, bro.
That's how I'm. So here's how that shit came up, right? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you. So I was taking my son to track practice, and I was like, I need to find out a name to call her. I was like, I need to find out something that's close to a gorilla, like that is not a gorilla, right? Because like I was like I'm gonna call her Homo sapien, right? Like because that's all I'm thinking.
What is happening right now?
You know what I'm saying?
Call her anything, nigga.
I was like I need to call her something that's close to a gorilla. That's not a gorilla because she's the fucking same. And my kid was like, "What you call a girl gorilla?" I was like, "That's the fuck I'm gonna call her. She's fucking girl gorilla." That's
Nigga Boogie's out of control. Let's just move on because I don't know how to.
Man.
I don't know how to do this anymore.
Cuz man, you already know. Cuz. All right.
Cuz.
So we talk about Pusha T and Travis Scott, man. Let's talk about Jim Jones, bro.
Jim Jones is just out here destroying his legacy a little bit at a time.
What did I call that nigga? The Paul Pierce of the hip hop game. So
like
niggas respect what you done.
Yes.
But when you think you've done more than you've done, it makes you look like Paul Pierce. When that nigga said he was better than D Wade.
It's like
that's why I thought about it. Yeah, that's why I thought about it.
No.
This was the same situation, bro. Mm-hmm. Literally the same situation in another category of life. Literally, bro. Like Nas is Dwayne Wade and Jim Jones is Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, yes.
It's literally the same thing, bro. You're great, but you're not that.
I think,
but you're not.
I think Jim Jones, like real talk, like so I've known who Jim Jones has been since the Diplomats, right? So I'm not saying that I'm a Jim Jones historian, right? I've known Jim Jones since the Diplomats. He could have been doing his damn thing way before then, right? But once Jim Jones got on that motherfucker and was like, put up the numbers, put them side to side, automatically I'm like, that nigga's nowhere near Nas, right? Automatically I'm like Nas done had 4 years of greatness.
Yeah,
right.
In just the last 4 years, you're nowhere near Nas.
And I'm sitting here I'm like, my son knows who Nas is, and he shouldn't. There's no reason for my 15-year-old to know who Nas is.
And Jim Jones had Nas had a 8-9 year head start.
Right? And the only reason my kid knows who Cameron is because of Paul's shit. That's the only reason why he knows who Cameron is.
Word. Nick, they don't know Cam for rapping. They don't know Purple Haze.
No.
Dude, you gotta play him that. You gotta play him that throwback Dipset.
I know.
Jim Jones still make music though.
I know he still make music, but like in my head, automatically I was like, "There's no way. There's no way." Like, I don't know when I can't really tell you when Dipset and the Diplomats came out, right? But I know Nas was out 10 years before that nigga. Yeah. Had to be, right?
Had to, yeah. At least.
In full, for at least 10 years before the nigga even first came out. So that nigga's first 10 years is better than that nigga's whole career. Gotta be, right?
Yeah.
And then you take the years after he came out, which is better. I don't understand what he's doing.
Boog is literally just, for those who aren't catching up, Boog is literally saying Jim Jones has never been better than Nas.
Never.
When Nas was on the down slump, Jim Jones wasn't better than
wasn't better than. Like I'm like I know Jim Jones can rap. I know he got fans, right? I'm not saying that he ain't got nobody, right? I'm not saying he ain't anything, but like he's not Nas. Like we're not putting Jim Jones in the Hall of Fame or rap.
I mean, nah, I don't. Ain't nobody putting Jimmy in the Hall of Fame of rap. I mean, honest. I have no defense for Jim Jones.
But why is he doing it? Why is he doing it? I don't understand why. I don't understand.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what
you know who Jim Jones sounds like right now?
Wale.
There you go. Jim Jones is sounding real like the way you complain about Wale.
My God.
Jim Jones is sounding really Wale-ish so right
weird.
now.
It's so weird. I'm like, how'd you come to this conclusion, my nigga?
Yo, but the crazy thing is, bro. I said that's why Cameron always mad at this nigga, bro. Like, just shut up, nigga. I know that's what he be saying. Just shut up. Respectfully, nigga. Just shut up, nigga. I know that's why them niggas be beefing, bro. He be like, yo, I can't even defend you, dog.
Like you not even the best nigga in your camp. Yeah. To me. That's just to me.
That's facts, though. That's facts.
Cameron career is better.
Better, right? I'm going like and
there's a reason why Cam got on first and then put you on.
And for me, just me, Boog, I'm going Jewels over Jim Jones.
Not now, but
then not now.
Yeah.
But I'm going prime Jewels. I'm going prime Jewels over Jim Jones
all day.
Yeah.
All day. Prime Jewels.
If Jewels never had the issues he had, Jewels was like. He was silly, bro. He was
I told y'all, nigga, that's the first Big Sean.
He was a really great rapper, bro. But so I'm like, nigga, you third.
You third. The only reason you third is because Freaky Zeke don't rap. That's the only reason why you third, nigga.
Nah, but y'all forget about motherfucking Hell Rel,
JR.
Oh, see, that's all extension. That's extension. That's diplomatic immunity too. That's not the original set.
I know the 3 years, but I'm just saying, nigga, you got.
But yeah, nah, Hell Rel, yeah, Max Biggerell. Well, then Jim Jones takes the credit for Max B, don't he?
Because
I'm sure he does.
He was his artist, but he wrote all the shit. Yeah, he wrote Bowling, nigga. What are we talking about? That's your biggest hit. He wrote it.
Biggest hit. You didn't even write. That's facts.
Yeah. So I don't understand. Like I'm just trying to figure out where he come. Like I get you mad. I get you got your pride. I get you a rapper. You got your ego. I get all that shit.
But like, figure it out.
But to come to that conclusion and say the things he's been saying, I'm like, this nigga's arguing with Shannon Sharp. I'm like
that was crazy. You know what made it crazier is the fact that
the niggas was about
Shannon
to go
was like,
work out.
Like, no, the fact that Shannon was like, yo, you not good enough to be on my show. And he's like, that's why you're on Nightcap and you not on Club Shay.
Not on Club Shay.
He's like, that's why you here and not there.
Like Shannon's like, you not even big enough to be on my big. Like, you are here because
this is where you extra at. Shit.
Yeah,
he said you're on the extra shit.
This is the off-channel random shit that me and Ocho do. I'm doing some shit with a nigga that changed his name to Ocho Cinco. That's where you are.
This nigga's name is 8'5". That's where you at right now. Never forget where you came from. He's 8'5". Ocho Cinco.
This nigga's been out of football for years. This nigga still is living through that shit.
Yo, that shit was clever though, bro. Change your name to your number.
It's weird, bro. Like I like
Chad
Jimmy,
Ocho Cinco, bro.
Jimmy, please.
Yo, he needed to be in the Hall of Fame just off the name, bro.
No, so I wish he had got some of the props that he got because he was one of the best route runners of his time.
Lean.
He was one of the best route runners of his time. Like he was Keenan Allen before Keenan Allen. Like straight up, he was Jamar. He was a monster on the route running, but he was on a bad team. That's really all it is. If he was on a better team, like Marvin Harrison was that type of route runner Chad Johnson is, right? Like Marvin Harrison is probably one of the best route runners I've ever seen. Because like before I watched Marvin Harrison, right? I see route runners, wide receivers go out and they'll like tiptoe into their steps, right? Into their breaks, right? Marvin Harrison had hit all his steps timed. So he would say 1, 2, 3, and then on that fourth step, he would cut. And you wouldn't even know what the fuck he's doing because he's running regular. You don't know what's going on. Like that's why he was always open, because his shit was so good and so timed that like whatever step he was on, it looked like the last step. It wasn't different. You know what I'm saying? So like he could cut and you don't even know what's going on because he's like, that nigga just running. So, and Ocho Cinco was like that. He was really good like that.
Yeah, but your boy, but Jim, just get back on Jim Jones. Jim Jones is going through a little identity crisis right now. He got more. He's super salt and peppery right now. So his numbers ain't bubbling. Sales wise, probably like he's accustomed to. He got people to feed. How you stay fed? Now you got to stay in the headlines.
Dang, bro. All right, man. Let's move on to some other things, man. OKC won a championship, man. I was not happy. Well, I wasn't mad about it.
I was just happy. I was mad how it happened.
I was mad how it happened.
I think that if Halliburton didn't tear his Achilles, that they would have won. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I wish Halliburton could, right? I wish that our culture could have let Halliburton sit out that game.
He didn't want to. I respect him not for it.
No.
He went out. It's game 7, bro. It's game 7, bro.
I respect him. I respect him for doing what he did. I just wish our sports culture, would allow people to make a better decision, because that nigga is gonna miss a whole year, and that team is not gonna be the same when he comes back. Matter of fact, he's gonna miss a whole year, and then he's gonna take a whole year to get back to normal, right? So we got 2 years of no Halliburton, and the Pacers are gonna go through a whole transition while he's trying to make his way back. I wish that our sports culture, where a doctor would be like, hey man, you need to sit your ass down, and he can just sit his ass down and nobody talk shit about him. But we ain't like that, so he had to play.
Not game 7, bro.
He had to play.
Not game 7, right? Bro. I'd have had my ass out there too.
I'm not mad at him for playing. But I wish that next year we could watch the Pacers. And we can't. We ain't watched the Pacers for 2 more years.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna be able to watch Dame. We ain't gonna be able to watch Halliburton. We ain't gonna be able to watch Tatum. The NBA not gonna look the same this year, nigga.
No, it's not.
No Kyrie.
No, you know, hey. Knicks is in there. Who's in the fucking way?
Yeah, no, Detroit in
the way. Detroit in the way.
Knock him down. Knock him down.
Orlando in the way.
Yeah, Orlando. Yeah, they just
knocking
signed,
them down.
They just
knocking them down.
Yep.
Nah,
knocking them down this year.
Orlando,
all the top bodies is out the way now.
KD to the Rockets.
Yeah.
That's the West. I don't care about the West.
I know, but that's crazy, bro. They let go of their franchise player to get a 38-year-old KD.
36.
Gotta win.
Well, whatever.
They gotta win.
Yeah, but I think that I wish Tyrese, like literally, like that team ain't gonna be the same. Like Nembhard, Neesmith, and McConnell, 2 of them niggas is gone by the time he come back.
Oh yeah,
and they gonna have to get a point guard. They're gonna have to find somebody.
So I wish that he had a chance to not do what he did, but he had to, and I'm not mad at him for doing what he did, because I would probably do the same thing. But I think that
I don't care.
I know you don't care because you're a Knicks fan.
I don't care.
How y'all feel about Simons to Boston?
I think that Boston is basically like, look, nigga, we had the highest payroll. We try the highest payroll. We gotta start dumping niggas because Tatum ain't gonna be like Tatum is not gonna be back for 2 years, right?
Yeah, Tatum at least a year and a half.
But they got themselves a ball handler.
Yeah, so
like somebody that could ball handle and drop 20. He's still in his prime.
Yep. I think they're gonna trade Derek White next. I think they're gonna trade Derek White next.
I don't think so.
I would.
I wouldn't. For what? Man. Draft picks?
Nigga, if Desmond Bane can get fucking 4 first-rounders, nigga, and Mikal Bridges can get 5 first-rounders, imagine what you get for Derek White. Why would you not do that? And you gonna miss out 2 years of Tatum?
Yeah, but guess what? If I was him, I would be like, yo, don't trade me because he gonna wind up somewhere like Chicago to drown.
Whatever, I get them picks. Give me them picks, and Tatum take 2 years. I'll be done replenish the fucking roster by then.
Yeah, but then you got to hold Jaylen Brown in 2 years, and he'll be like, get me out of here.
Jaylen Brown ain't going nowhere.
He ain't be there.
They just traded Porzingis.
Porzingis, yeah. Yeah, I would trade Derek White and be like, yep, we about to just retool this shit. Brown, keep us afloat for a year and a half. And
that's exactly why Jaylen Brown ain't going nowhere. Because he know all I got to do is hold place.
Hold together. Yep.
Yeah,
and once Tatum come back, they'll be done move those picks or flip them shits for something else. They're gonna be right back in the business, bro. So like I would give it. Derek White ain't gonna get no more valuable than now. Like you don't want to wait until next year until Tatum not.
But I think with Tatum not on the floor, he does get more valuable.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You don't want to wait until Tatum not on the floor and that nigga not getting them open threes. He's like, oh, that nigga ain't that good. Trade that nigga now.
I think his points per game goes up by he goes up by 5. I think with Tatum not on the floor, he's gonna do like 24 a game, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
We're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see. But you know, great. Y'all got a chance for the Knicks. Y'all got a chance. Y'all
gotta find a coach first.
Y'all better find a coach, and y'all need to get rid. I'm gonna say it multiple times. Get rid of Josh Hart. Y'all have to trade him. He's not good in the playoffs. He's not going to do y'all any good. Y'all need another scorer. Just like the Pacers need to get rid of Benedict Mathurin. Y'all need to upgrade Josh Hart.
We definitely need to get some depth. Well, can't even say we need to get depth because we don't know how good our bench is until we actually run them more.
Y'all just need to upgrade Josh Hart. I think if y'all upgrade Josh Hart to somebody that could put in 12 points a game, y'all need George's game. Y'all need anybody.
Well, George's Niang just went to fucking Boston.
He went to Boston.
I was like, he just got moved. Yeah.
I'm just saying like a player that.
Y'all need a Kelly Oubre.
Somebody like that. That'd be
a good move.
That could literally just like a nondescript random player that's like smart and know how to get buckets and get literally any given time give you 15.
You might not like it, but it'd have been a better fit than where he's at. When Kyle Kuzma got traded from the Wizards, he had went to the Knicks. Yeah. In that place of Josh Hart, it would have made more sense.
That would have been good one.
Because he tall, he can score. He's okay defensively. He got good hustle. He makes open shots. He just can't create his own shot. But you got 4 other niggas on the court that can create their own shot. So
and you got a great facilitator in Brunson.
Yeah.
So you don't got to worry about making his own shot because he gonna get it handed to him every time.
Yeah.
All right, man. Debbie Allen is doing a Different World spinoff at my school, so I'm very happy about that. We getting a Different World spinoff. I don't know.
You about to be in that shit?
I don't know what's gonna be.
It's over.
It's supposed to be like Whitley and Dwayne's daughter or kid or some shit going to college. We gonna see.
It's over. You know why it's over? You know why it's too late for that? Because we already got grown-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too late. If we wouldn't have got Grown-ish, perfect. But we already got the modern take on Black College through Grown-ish.
I got you.
We don't need. It's too late.
I got you. All right, man. I got one more thing, which I got, and before I talk about this last thing.
I say I'm Gucci, man. I'm just here for the ride.
I think Jim Jones. I mean, not Jim Jones. Joe Budden says some dumb shit.
What else is new? I mean,
oh no, it ain't dumb shit. Y'all listen to that shit where if you speed Anita Baker up, she sound like Michael McDonald, and if you slow Michael McDonald down, he sound like Anita Baker.
I can't wait. You about to do that shit.
I'm about to do that now. I'm about to have to go on YouTube.
I just marked the video so y'all can see it.
Yeah, send it over. I can't wait to hear this shit.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we talking about this goofy ass R&B list? The R&B singer list? The R&B singer list that got Tank as the number 70th.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy work.
I did remember that. Like, so we've been getting hit with a
67,
flurry.
Jill Scott 53, Jasmine Sullivan 54.
Bro, we've been getting hit with a flurry of weird ass nigga takes. Like, we've been like Bow Wow's better than Jay-Z at his prime. Well, there's another one out there that's like a weird, just like, yeah, this nigga is better than this nigga. Maybe it was Jim Jones. But yeah, like I think people just be saying anything. Oh,
clickbait. It's called clickbait.
Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson. Like
he is.
That type of shit.
Yeah, that's probably the truest one.
You know what I'm saying? Like all sorts of like I think that people just be saying anything to get notoriety for their new podcast. I'm gonna keep saying that. That's all people be trying to do is just be like, yeah, let me get some clickbait so that we can get some viewers because I done said that Bow Wow is better than Jay-Z. Cause at no point, and I get it, Bow Wow had a moment. I get it. Bow Wow had a moment, and Bow Wow had these fans, and he still has these fans.
And he's still selling out Scream tours. Yes. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think at any point Bow Wow was bigger than Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z hasn't put out a song in God knows how long, and Jay-Z just did 25 seconds at Beyonce's tour, and niggas is like, oh my god,
yeah, nigga, that was his
the GOAT.
That was his I'm doing the Super Bowl moment, nigga.
That's another thing I need to talk about. Jay-Z has tapped himself to do the next Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's gangster shit.
That's some
That's gangster shit.
He has tapped himself to be like, yes, I'm on the list.
I was wondering, I'm like, how has Jay-Z not said, I'm gonna do it? Like he went a lot longer than I thought he was gonna go.
Yeah.
Before he decided, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tag in for this one.
Yeah. Who better than me, right?
He's got the hits.
Wayne has already proved that he ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Because he put out that lazy ass album.
Yeah, you want to say after the Carter 6, you think you're gonna get the Super Bowl now?
Like, yo, they rated that shit a 2.9.
Because he deserved it because he talked all this shit. Like, I deserve to be on Super Bowl. I'm like, bro, like Kendrick done had the year, so he just to me, Kendrick deserved it. I get it was New Orleans, but you couldn't
argue
deny
this.
Kendrick. You can't deny Kendrick in that spot, right? If it was any other spot, I think that Lil Wayne has a huge argument. But the year Kendrick had, I don't think you could deny him in that spot. And then on top of that, to talk all the shit and then to put out that album, it's like, all right, man, like you just literally proved to them niggas that they made the right decision.
Really, you can't hand it to them.
Yeah, he handed it to him, man. All right, man, we're gonna end off. Okay,
hold on, one more thing. I ain't know this nigga DMX was dissing Corrupt on Party Up. So does this go in the conversation as one of the greatest diss songs of all time because it was a hit?
I'm going that like possibly because I remember listening to Party Up. I remember listening to the Corrupt diss of DMX in my dorm room, right? I remember because one of my friends, Jordan, he was from fucking Cali. He was like, listen to this shit. He was like, you from the East Coast, listen to this shit, Corrupt this and DMX, right? Listen to this shit. I was like, damn, that nigga really diss DMX. I didn't realize that Party Up was a response until what, a couple weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it's a hell of a response.
You whack, twisted, your girl's a hoe. You broke, it ain't yours. Everybody know.
Mm-hmm.
Had niggas saying the shit, didn't even know.
Bro, we've been singing that line. We've been singing those 20 lines years, forever, not knowing what was going on.
I want to say
X never said no. X never said no. He just let us.
Never had to. He just ended it.
I want to say yeah. It could go down as probably one of in the top tier of diss records, but at the same time, because it went so long, it kind of just like.
I mean, I think that gives it more lore, though. You know, I think that gives it more cachet, like that. Like X never said anything, and then like now,
because it was like what's understood don't got to be explained.
Yes, he didn't even explain it.
I liked it more of the damn. Who the fuck made this nigga so mad? Like I like
now that you know, it's like
it's like it was only Corrupt. Oh man, it's not the same.
But Corrupt was a big West Coast artist, right? Corrupt was huge over there. So
he was a huge West Coast artist. He never crossed over.
Was on top of the world.
Yeah, it's so like I said for me. That allure of who the hell pissed him off this much was more to me than now. It says, "Oh, it was Corrupt. You let Corrupt make you this mad? Corrupt made you this mad."
The nigga said something. He was like, "I'm coming back at this." But X did it so gangster where X was like, "I'm putting out a hit record, and y'all not even gonna know I'm dissing this nigga. I'm just gonna diss him, and I'm not even gonna say
we knew Kendrick was talking about.
I'm just gonna keep it moving."
We knew Kendrick was talking about Drake, and that's the biggest song ever, nigga.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. The fact that Corrupt has to listen to that record knowing that record's about him.
Yes.
No one else knows, and it's just like, yo, Corrupt, why you get so mad every time Party Up comes on? Man, shut up, man. It's just a thing, man. Yeah. It's just a thing. Like and he can't explain
it. Fuck that song.
Nobody.
Fuck that X song.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that knew that.
Yeah, me either.
But it's still just, I don't know. It's up there though. It's up there. I'll say it's up there.
I'm gonna say it's up there because only reason I'm gonna say it's up there is because of how we found out. In my opinion, like I found out 20 years later that like, oh, that was a diss the whole time. Wow, that nigga kept it quiet. He ain't say, he just dissed him and just moved on.
Just move. I was about to.
You was gonna say pause?
No, I was about to say some really mean shit though. So what's the last thing on the list?
Still gonna say? I was like, you still gonna say it?
Still gonna say it?
No, I'm not. I thought about it, like, fuck it, I'm gonna say it, but no, I'm not gonna say it.
All right, man.
This nigga want to say it so bad.
We're gonna talk about the XXL freshman first class, man.
All right.
Not the first class, freshman class, 2025, man. So I mean, I know, you know, it's a joke every year. Like, do we even know any of these niggas? And I get it. These niggas is like brand spanking new. But I know a couple of these niggas. All right?
We know a couple of these niggas?
I know a couple of these niggas, man. All right, so first of all, Jello is on the motherfucking freshman class 2020.
It's lit, nigga.
That's crazy to me.
He was 4 for 4, nigga.
He was, man. So, you know, I mean, according to y'all niggas.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I mean,
that's a sneak diss if I ever heard one. According to y'all niggas.
I mean, all right, so we got Ray Vaughn. I've heard of Ray Vaughn. He's all right.
Yeah, Ray Vaughn is dope. I think he puts out better. My only problem with Ray Vaughn is I think he puts out way better freestyles
and songs.
The actual songs.
Got it. Baby Chief Do It. I don't know who Baby Chief
who the fuck that is, nigga.
Fire.
Baby Chief Do It.
He looks like he's 11.
Baby Chief Do It.
The Baby Chief Do It. Eam Triplin. This nigga's name is Eam Triplin. So I'm gonna tell you a story about Eam Triplin.
Baby Chief Do It is 17.
I'm gonna tell you a story about Eam Triplin.
He looks like he's 11.
Me and my kid were in his car and we were driving and we're going through like rappers that have terrible names. Like we're like trying to find rappers with bad names just to crack on them. We're in the car, just bullshit, right?
Did Baby King Do It come up? Baby
Nope.
Chief Do It?
Nope. So like we're basically doing the Key and Peele skit for rappers, right? And he was like, "You ever heard of them Eam Triplin?" I'm like, "What?" Right? And I was like, "You're lying. There's no way possible this nigga's name is Triplin, right?"
Triplin.
Yep, so Eam Triplin, I've heard of him. This was music. Yeah. 1900 Rugrat.
I heard it. Like, that's 1900 Rugrat lit. You have
I've
the white boy, right?
White boy, yep. The white boy.
Yes.
He fired, bro.
I heard a couple things about 1900 Rugrat. Samara Sin. I've heard some stuff from some stuff by Samara Sin. Not turned off by it. Yeah, pretty alright.
Potential there.
Ian, probably the best person on this list right now. Like right now. Ian. I've heard Ian. The music that I've heard by him is the best person on this list.
Okay.
Low Shimmy. You ever heard of Low Shimmy?
Yeah, I heard of Low Shimmy.
Never heard of Low Shimmy. Laser Dim 700.
I hate these names.
Yeah.
Names are crazy.
You said Laser Dim 700. I feel like an old nigga. I'm over here Googling. I feel like my parents.
700?
Because you like, what kind of name is that, right?
This nigga look like 19 Savage.
All right, there's YTB Fat.
We know YTB Fat.
Yep.
I know YTB Fat.
There's Nino Pate Young something B. I don't know what B is.
Any more terrible names, nigga? That was.
There's Nino Pate. Nino Pate is not terrible.
Nino Pate ain't terrible.
And then the 10th spot is EBK Giarbo, something like that.
EBK Yabo.
Yeah,
Or
EBK
Jabo.
Yabo. Yeah, Jabo, something like that. I know about 4 or 5 of these niggas.
I'm surprised I know as many as I know.
I know Ray Vaughn. I know 1900 Rugrat. I know Eam Triplin. I know Samara Sin. I know Ian. I know Jello. That's my contribution.
I know YTV Fat. And, yeah, that's about it. Them niggas.
So
them niggas in these names.
I can't wait to hear the freestyle. I'm looking forward to hearing the freestyle.
I am not.
I am. So like I want to hear how. So it's the same way where a lot of these freshmen come in and they're all okay, you know, and then you realize, oh, some of these motherfuckers are actually pretty good down the line. So I like to see the growth. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm really, really eager to see the freestyle. Jello's not gonna do good. Okay, so
Jello's gonna be a terrible freestyle. No, I'm telling you that Jello is. I don't think he's a freestyle artist.
Watch, he probably gonna have the best freestyle. Y'all niggas gonna be like, damn.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised if Jello doesn't have the hardest freestyle out there.
I do not have faith. You gotta make me a believer, man. But that's it, yeah.
All right, that's what's up. That's what it is, man. Yo, this has been another episode of the I Do It for Hip Hop podcast, man. If y'all liking what y'all hearing and y'all want to find us any other way than how y'all listening right now, you can do that by logging on to Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. If you want to get in contact with us, the best ways to do that is the email idoitforhiphop1@yahoo.com, or you can hit us up on IG at idoitforhiphop_podcast. If you got music you think we should be listening to, you think we should be chopping up on this here show, those are the best ways to get it to us. But understand that if we think it's good, we're going to say it's good. If we think it's bad, we're going to say it's bad. If we think it is terrible, trash kabibble, we're going to say that too. Because music is subjective and it is subject to criticism. From who? Us, the real people. You know what I mean? As real as it gets. We're genuine out here. We tell you your shit is garbage if it's garbage. Because we real. Booger's a billionaire. JB's got his SAG card. He's got these guys, they have money, but they're real. They're real people. Boog is humble.
Broke baby.
Boog is humble brag all day. I'm gonna start posting. Y'all see JB? You seen the picture he sent me of the Bentley truck? You seen it? He just sent that one day. It was like, yo, the new whip, it's a little thing. Yeah, $350,000 Bentley.
Sent you he said, I'm gonna show you my new car. He was sitting on his couch. He sent it from the Ring camera.
Niggas balling out here. JB, he got a SAG car. He's an actor. But we real people. We not industry heads. You know what I mean? All right, man. But yo, again, if you want to follow us, best ways to do that is go on to the Instagrams at I Do It for Hip Hop _podcast, or you can go on to Facebook, I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. You know what I mean? If you want to follow me directly, you can go on the Instagrams at Great Pharaoh, GR8 _PHARAOH. Boog, man. Why don't you tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Mr. Can I Live One. That's MrCanILive1.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yo, JB, why don't you tell them where they can find you?
Find me on IG, Mac Bailey, MacBailey. All
right. This has been another episode of the I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. Hashtag the sound of now 2025. I am Great Pharaoh, and I do it for hip hop.
Yo, I'm JB, and I do it for hip hop.
The concept.